Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to That Lost. I am Stylosa, and it has been an absolute age, but finally, OverAnalyzed is back. Now, what's going to happen, guys, with this series? It's going to air every single Sunday. We're going to do the OverAnalyzed, and we're also going to do the Owl Plays series, which shows you the best plays from the Overwatch League from that week, because I think this is kind of a cool thing to do, because we've got the analysing of a player's game, but then we've also got a chance to look at some of the most insane plays we'll ever see. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, today we are looking at Ana. This is a Platinum Ana. It's a 2,543 rated Ana, and this is the email. Hey Sty, I've been watching your videos since Overwatch has started. I started down in Bronze and worked my way up to Plat. I hit Diamond Season 6, and I've never been able to get up there again. I feel it's a combination of me not being mechanically skilled enough to be in Diamond, and also that Plat is Elo hell. Well, I mean, forget about that. Plat, like every rank is Elo hell. With trolls, throws, etc. This is definitely one of my worst games. Good thing, always send in your worst games. Like, a lot of people with this series try to use it as a way to sort of show off. They're like, hey Sty, overanalyze my gameplay, I'm so great. And it's like, well, yeah, but you're sending me a gameplay in with like 60 eliminations, but you're in gold. Well, there's probably a reason why you're in gold, and it's not because you've just got 60 eliminations, yeah? So always send in your average games or worst games, because you'll learn more from those. Anyway, he goes on to say, but I read that bit. Also, can you point out my bad habits? Blah, blah, blah. For example, I hit 90% of my sleeps. That's probably a made-up statistic in your head. I appreciate it a ton if you were to look at my gameplay. Well, I'm looking at your gameplay, so let's do this. So, like I said, we are looking at Ana. So the first thing we need to look at here is team comp. We're on Junker Town. Now, our team comp is all right, I suppose. But what happens on Junker Town? Well, this is the Payload, isn't it? This is a certain hero in the game that doesn't look, well, apparently looks like a handgun. That's his weak spot there. He's going to sit on the Payload, isn't he? It might not do that. I mean, spoiler, he does do that in this video, so yeah. But most of the time in Junkertown, always expect the Bastion and prepare for it if you can. Right then, so team comp-wise, we've got you on Ana, then we've got Moira. This is interesting, I'd say, because these are both what I would call primary healers. Moira is a primary healer. Ana is a primary healer. Right now, Moira is a better primary healer than Ana, because Ana has a lot of troubles firing through barriers, and there's a lot of barriers in Overwatch, right? However, it doesn't matter. This can still work. You still land your shots. It's fine. It's cool. I probably would have gone with like a Zen here, to be honest, but it doesn't matter. We've got Reinhardt main tank, that's fine. We've got McCree damage, okay. We've got a Reaper, which actually can work quite well on this point because it's quite close. And then we've got a Zarya. So at least we've got 2 supports, 2 DPS, and 2 tanks. That's cool. All right then, let's play the clip. Enough talk. Let's get stuck into this bad boy. Because as was seen in the email, our player here, Mr. Toxic Noodle, would like me to really break this down. And I think that's probably what I'm going to do with this series, is just really go crazy. And let's just go into detail on absolutely everything, because people make mistakes constantly all the time when they play Overwatch, and you have to try and get them out of your system. So let's have a look at this. So you're trying to spam a few shots in. And I'm going to pause here, because I want to ask you, what the hell are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You're about to eat a fire strike. Great. Why are we not standing behind the barrier?
Oh, yeah, they are doing Bastion. Shit.
What was that? Right. You're going to... I'm going to get triggered. You see this ability? The Bionade. This is, like, literally your best ability. Okay, sleep is when you land it on a clutch target. But do not waste the Bionade. You threw the Bionade for no reason. Like, why? Why did you do that? Like, why did you do that? Anyway, regardless of that, you see this barrier here? This is where we should have been standing and firing heals into our team here. Not standing here taking fire strike damage, because we've just gave their Reinhardt a load of ultimate charge, which was not great.
Shield going down.
Yeah.
You've identified that it's a Bastion, which, I mean...
a lot more damage. Take down those barriers.
Nice
Bastion's
sleep.
asleep.
Right then, mistake number 2. Why have we jumped down? Why have we jumped down from a nice position in front of a goddamn mother-loving Bastion? Why? Like, this is horrifically bad positioning. Why have you jumped off? Never do that. This happens to loads of players, right? And I feel this happening to me sometimes. And when it starts happening to me, I'm like, Sty, are you an idiot? What are you doing, right? People for some reason, get drawn towards the fight. I don't know why. This is like an Overwatch phenomenon. Do not run into the fight to die, especially when you're a support. Like, this is not good. This is really bad positioning. You've gave up a good position to stand out in the open and get absolutely battered. Okay, you're not dead, but I mean, you're in a really bad position here. You can't heal. We've just lost our tank. We have got a Junkrat swap though on our team, which is good. We need to just get away. Like, we're just dead. We're basically dead at this point. I mean, that's a nice sleep. But if we die here, it's because we spent too long in the fight. Looks like... Oh, we do get away with it. What you did there, which was the wrong thing to do, is you stayed in the fight too long there. You should have immediately backed off because it was a very high danger situation. Okay, so now we've got nano boost. Question is what we're going to do with it. Nothing because we're dead, and that's fine because we can't possibly hold that point. Their whole team is on it. Right. Guys, think Junkertown, right, is you will always lose the first point. If you hold the first point, it's a miracle. It is so heavily weighted in the favor of the attackers, the first point is. Expect to lose it and just do whatever you can to sort of waste the enemy's time, right? But don't go over the top. Don't throw in ultimates when they're literally about to push it into the final point because it's very, very hard. Now, anyway, let's think about what we're doing here. So we're looking at our ultimates out of team we've got available. If we look at this, we can see there isn't really anything we can combo with Nano Boost. Now, we could give it to McCree. If we give it to McCree, yeah, he'll lock on faster with his High Noon, and obviously he'll just do more damage when he's shooting people. Not with High Noon, obviously, because it's just going to kill you anyway. You could nano the Junkrat, which isn't a bad idea, especially in this sort of narrow second choke. Well, second area of the map. However, you can nano the Zarya, and I really like this when the Zarya is high charge. Problem is, this Zarya is probably, I haven't heard it communicate at all, so it's probably not going to be like, hey, I'm 80% charged, nano me, so that's probably not going to happen. Moira, don't nano Moira, please do not. I mean, actually, D.Va. Nano D.Va, yeah? Good, because D.Va can just fly into people and instantly kill them. Moira, I've seen people nano Moira, and they're like, yeah, Moira Coalescence, it's not this weapon which kills everyone. All right, let's think about what we're doing here. Let's think about our positioning again. What are we doing? Where could we be right now, which would be safer, and we would still be able to see all of the team? Well, I'm not going to draw on the screen because you know it's directly behind you on the high ground. Always take the high ground when you can. I don't know what this Steve is doing. See, look, we got Graviton. Well, we got Hulk mini grab.
Kill that Bastion.
Into the fight there. Like, again, this is bad position. We need to get the hell out of here. Anna's always going to have a problem with barriers because it's just the way she is until she gets changed, if that ever happens.
That's Genji.
Alright. Let's just let this play out while I expect. Right, so randomly firing the sleep dart off is annoying as hell. If you want to really put the Reinhardt to sleep, wait for him to use Fire Strike. When you see the Fire Strike animation begin, you can sleep him, provided you're at like a close enough range, which generally you are because your positioning is horrifically bad, and then you can put him to sleep. Just firing it off randomly is a problem because
I think
this
we're
is
definitely going to need some sort of barrier.
Really like your only way of shutting down a lot of things. I mean, it's super powerful, the sleep dart is, but people waste it.
DPS switch, we have 4 kills as gold, are you kidding me?
Right now, you are using your Bionade and your
they have a Bastion.
willy-nilly.
We need
don't like
different
that.
tanks is the thing.
We need different kills.
These discussions are always interesting. This guy screaming and shouting.
I'll switch one to use my own. Have 1 damage at this point if you think about it. One.
The Moira, right? Moira will always get high eliminations, yeah? So that's just that Moira player showing it's not a very skilled player or he doesn't really understand what's going on. Like, that Moira is moaning at the DPS going, oh, I've got more eliminations than you. Yeah, maybe. But Moira just tickles targets and does, like, not a lot of damage to them. Right. Okay. So, an honest question I want you to ask yourself when you watch this back. Why the hell did you use Nano Boost then?
Reinhardt in behind.
And we missed a sleep there on Reinhardt. Why did we use Nano Boost then? Like, that fight was basically a one fight there. I don't know what happened with your team. I can hear you getting a bit tilted. Try not... Like, listen, don't do this, right? This is a tip for everybody. When something goes wrong, don't sit there and go, oh, what are my team doing? Oh, I know you're not transmitting that to your team, but don't do it because it makes you negative and you'll play worse. But yeah, you didn't need to invest Nano Boost there. It was just a total waste of Nano Boost. Team should have cleaned it up, but still somehow we kind of lost the fight. Okay. I don't like your position.
Yes, Sombra.
Beautiful.
Nice bomb.
No Genji's on me. I could really use some help.
You're doing the right thing asking for help. Like always tell people that you've got somebody on you, especially if you're a support. Because like if you're Zen or Anna, you can't really get out of the fight, right? They're just going to be on top of you.
There's people critical behind you. There you go.
You've got to ask for help, right? You can't just be like, yeah, I'll take you on. Unless you're like Rouge Hong, you can just like kill everybody with Anna. You know what I mean? But that's like pretty rare. Yeah, he's the best Anna in the world, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know. Plays for Seoul Dynasty. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, you're doing this annoying thing of getting drawn into the goddamn fight and just getting killed. And I hate it. Try and maintain a better position. Try and be further back from the team. You've got a hit scan weapon here, which heals people when you've got the scope active. So let's try and use the range of the weapon and not stand in the middle of the fight, because that's allowing them to kill you more often than not. Next time you bring up the score screen, which you do bring up quite a lot, which I do like. That's ooh, that was too slow. There we go. So if we look at this here, you've got 5 deaths and 2 eliminations. Now, always try to keep your eliminations higher than your deaths, right? It's a pretty simple way to live, but as a support, it's a bit more difficult because you're not well, as Anna, let's say, it's more difficult because you're not expected to get crazy high eliminations, but at least try and keep your deaths low. Like right here, this is telling me you've kind of died a little bit too much, and I think with better positioning, you probably only would have died twice, and you still probably would have 2 eliminations, but you'd only have 2 deaths instead of 5. That's a huge difference. Because think of the enemy that like they're killing you, they're getting ultimate charge, and that allows them to push faster, etc., etc. It's all a big.
They got a hog now.
Yeah, they swapped off Bastion.
Yeah, you were doing kind of the right thing there. I think you were trying to ask Junkrat to get the hell to the edge. Junkrat, get to the edge! I can't see you. Come back, Junkrat. All right, unlucky. Could have maybe pre-naded that a little bit.
Why are you up there?
Why did we try and sleep Orisa when she was going to get grabbed? Why did we try and sleep Orisa when she was gold? Orisa is immune to all movement effects, movement impairing effects, crowd control effects when she is using her fortify ability. I think that was probably just a delay in ability. Well, there's no rush killing this guy. We don't want to die to him though. See, like him there, he's. Let me just explain, right? Because a lot of people get really crazy with this. They're like, kill, kill, kill. They were all dead, right? These guys are dead. They're dead. They're dead. This guy is alive. Your whole team is alive, yeah? This guy is running around on the payload. These guys are respawning, yeah? So they're going to move forward, right? To the position to attack the payload again. This guy, though, is on the payload. The longer you can keep him alive and then kill him without obviously suffering ridiculous losses. I mean, I know Moira died, which is unfortunate, but without suffering like ridiculous losses, that is a major benefit to your team because it means they have to wait longer. And it's all about burning time. When you're on the defense in Overwatch, it's about burning time, doing stuff to screw the enemy up. You don't need to nano this. Oh, man. Why? You are using nano the instant you see grav, and I don't know why. Like, look at what's happened here. We've used 3 ultimates here.
We didn't need that.
Okay, well, you are saying you didn't need that. But the only reason you did that is because you're acting before you think. Think before you act, and you'll be a much better player. This goes for everybody, right? If you think, you go, I'm going to do this, or maybe I should do this, then do it. You'll have often a much better outcome than just going, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. The only examples, not examples,
You're
but
also a soul healing mercy.
exceptions to that rule are like DPS heroes, like Trace or whatever. A lot of those are instinctive. Just do whatever you see. Just do it quick. But Anna, it's more methodical. Think like, should I use my nade? Like, what's that Moira? That's awesome. Not Moira, Orisa.
Nice
that
pick.
was a nice sleep. Wiped her out. That's great.
Watch the Mercy resin.
We hide from the high noon. Okay, this is unlucky.
I don't have sleep.
I'm down, but I got my rip bar again.
We just need to back off. One thing I'm noticing you're not really doing is using the bio nade offensively. Now, this obviously stops the enemy team getting healed. It's super powerful.
Where's your ult at?
If you can throw this into... Alright, that was not too bad. Like, he used his ultimate and just killed you. That's fine, right? I'll take that every day of the week. But you can throw the bio nade. Right, let me do an awesome drawing. Let me explain what's going on here. So, imagine this is a wall and there is a door, yeah? So, this is the ground. This is a wall. This is like an entrance below it, right? So you're here, right? the enemy team are coming through this way, yeah? And they've got I don't know, an Orisa or a Reinhardt barrier, which is in your face here. Well, what can you do here with your Bionade? Now, unless you don't need to use this on your team, what you can do is throw it. So it hits the wall here. The splash of the Bionade will hit everybody behind. This is actually a really powerful thing to do. Also, as well, with the Bionade, there are like a lot of nade sort of starting positions. Now, I don't know a lot of these myself, but let's say King's Row is a very famous one where you can throw the Bionade at the very start of the round. So you sort of throw it up in the air and it lands right on the enemy spawn just as they come through. Splashes on them, gives you ultimate charge, which is a nice thing to get, right? And obviously stops them being healed. But you're not really going to kill people at the start of the game, but it's about getting as much ultimate charge as possible. But those kind of things, I don't really necessarily worry about those once you get much better at the game. But it's kind of nice. Anyway. Junkrat is doing well. Junkrat is a hero which absolutely decimates these ranks and probably into Diamond, to be fair, because a lot of teams just walk into his spam, and I don't know why. They do this at higher ranks as well, but they'll try and work around it at least.
So I'm going to fly in there and get you some...
Okay, so we've got Nano Boost. We should be getting ready to see what ultimates are available.
Just back up behind the cart.
What can we use? I'm going to pause this here because this is desperate. D.Va shouting back up behind the cart, which is a pretty good call. But look what's happening here. All of the enemy team are ramming through. They're using 2 ultimates here. I can see Whole Hog and Supercharges down. We're probably going to lose this Saria. Now, we've got a choice to make here. Now, obviously, I've got the power of being able to pause the game and think about it. I would have nano boosted this Saria just to keep her in the front line. Also, she'll do more damage. Now, maybe you will, because I've not seen this far in the video, so I'm not sure if you do. Moira is trying to keep her alive, but it's very low. Probably will get killed. But we'll see what happens here. But I would have nano boosted that Zarya. Let's see what you do.
Fight me if you got it. Oh, no, never mind.
Interestingly, it kind of didn't matter because everyone backed off. So I would have nano... Like, maybe that's a fault of me playing how I play the game. Like, I would have expected to go onto them then, kind of thing, you know?
I'm really
interesting. Anyway, we're starting to lose now, which isn't great. And we've died without nano boost. It's like, ah... But can you see like how Ana is a difficult hero? There isn't just like one easy, like, oh, this happens, use your ultimate. This happens, use your Bionade. It's very dynamic. She is by far the highest skill cap support in the game, by far. Because there's so many different decisions you have to make.
I'm just gonna
and if you make...
I mean...
We're good, we're good, we're good.
Did that even hit anyone, that nade?
Just drunk.
I guess it doesn't matter, but
nice work, guys.
Very, very good that you said, Junk, I'm going to nano you. Because people need to know before they get nanoed 100%. If you're going to play Ana, please tell people you are about to nano them because they will not expect it. Sometimes they might. If they've got like tac visor available and they're playing soldier, they might expect it.
Should I go Junkrat again?
I don't know. Should we do their strat maybe?
Let's listen.
Well, they know how to counter it. Everyone does.
Well, I mean, they still got the first 2 points.
Alright, let's do it.
Yeah.
So there's a difference, isn't there, ladies and gentlemen?
But as soon as I can't get on the RM or Farah.
Alright.
I fancy a cross on. There's a difference,
Reaper.
Isn't there, ladies and gentlemen? Like between knowing how to counter and actually pulling it off.
Yeah, exactly.
That is such a nice Ana skin. I'm so using that on the thumbnail of this video.
Yeah, Tracer is a good pick.
Right, so this team comp looks alright.
Yeah. Tracer just stand on that button. Or you get that one, I'll get this one.
Let's get the hidden treasure. Alright, so another thing actually we can talk about here is your graphics look fairly high. I'd turn everything down to low, absolute low as possible to try and increase your frame rate. Because looking at your FPS, you're only playing at 60 FPS. Now, actually, I say that if you don't have a monitor which is capable of displaying higher frame rates.
Yeah, the D.Va, Lucio, Mercy.
A 144 Hz monitor is what you want. I know not everybody has this, and not everybody can just go out and buy one. But 60 is the minimum, and you are running at like 57 FPS, 60 FPS. It looks like maybe you've capped it at that, so that's kind of okay. But if you can get a higher refresh rate monitor, do think about that, and think about lowering your graphics, not because it's
get ready, I'm going
to increase your FPS. I mean, it is in part for that, but it's so it just reduces clutter on the screen. And then you can start tailoring your graphics to sort of bring bits back that you like. Anyway, let's take a look at this. So, Bastion on the payload. Same old, same old. We've seen this a billion times before. Okay. We've got the double barrier set up. Terrible shield off Orisa. Oh, dearie me. And yeah, you're just sort of chilling in the back. Okay, we've got so many barriers here. We can follow the payload. But think about
Nice.
nades. Think about cheeky nades, right? Think about cheeky nades. I want to show you this. So remember my little diagram from earlier? See this here, right? If you lob your nade, pop into that, it'll spray down onto them in a glorious bio-nade shower. That's if they're still there, which I think they are, right? Little cheeky things like that. Oh,
Yeah.
spicy. Nice sleep, but tell them D.Va is asleep. I'd shoot the Mercy. Shoot the Mercy. Like, you're actually
That's
a pretty good
76.
counter to Mercy there.
That's
There was
76.
no... What? That Farah just got hit with a flashbang.
Creep.
But yeah, Anna's a really good counter to Farah.
Good job,
If you, to Farah, I guess, as well. But also to Mercy if you can land the shot. Especially if she's
Hey,
easy
you made that
and out in the open.
deal.
'Cause
Nice.
remember, she got buffed recently. She does more damage per shot, which is awesome. Okay. So easy, right? They literally have no idea how to deal with this because there's too many barriers. They're too
Oh, it's too
uncoordinated. It takes
Alright,
too
guys,
much
they got a
coordination. This
jump
does. And you'll notice even at like
Just
higher
coming
levels,
behind.
this is the same thing will happen. Like teams will
Fair,
just get
check.
rolled dead quick. So like I
Can you
said,
get that
expect
shield
to
back
lose
up
this
there?
point. Just expect to lose it. If you can hold it, it's a miracle. If you can't, it doesn't matter. Don't tilt. Just be like, hey, whatever. We'll go to town in the second point and the third point. Because the way this map works is it's very attacker favoured first point, second point is very even, and then final point is very
Shit.
defender favoured. Right, so not bad, right? We've got nano boost anyway. We need to be like, guys, I'm going to
Oh, that
nano you.
Mercy.
We're going to work with somebody. D.Va's asleep behind. D.Va's asleep. D.Va's asleep behind. Well, she was until she got woke up. That's my comms at that time, yeah? There's just no
Bad
comms off you
place
for
to
that.
be.
It's not that bad. We've got an Orisa shield.
Or are you fair?
Remember, it's actually quite good to be backed into a corner with Orisa.
I got NANO.
Some might say that it is possibly going to be quite annoying because I think Orisa is becoming
Mercy, though.
almost
What's
the main
Shatter at?
tank of Overwatch right now when Dive's not used.
75.
Okay.
I'm coming in,
Dive's
guys.
obviously Winston.
Fisher
Heal-
behind
heal-
us.
Ooh, why didn't we heal
I got
Farah?
Mercy. I got Mercy.
Oh, I killed Round to sleep.
There's a Tracer behind. Alright.
Guys, they just used like all their ult.
They did.
Yes.
They did. Yes, Bastion. We got loads of ults. So
I
what-
don't.
what-
They tagged at the end.
we want to
for some
nano the
reason.
Bastion. That's our plan.
It's good
Yeah, that
for
was
us.
bad.
Like a lot of time in Overwatch is wasted with that kind of chat. You should always be thinking what is the next plan?
I get topped off when you get a chance.
What are we going to do next?
Yeah,
What
I'm
you're going
coming
to do
back.
next is go, Bastion, I'm going to nano boost you in this fight.
Alright, let's start pushing in.
Because he's going to tank mode, yeah? That D.Va is so easily slept, it's unbelievable. Alright, it looks like your Reinhardt blocked the hammer down. Tank mode is active.
Oh, sorry, Bastion.
There.
Should nanoed you.
You should have, yeah. But you should have planned that before. You see what I'm saying? Again, we're getting... Right, okay. Imagine if we had sleep. Well, I think we did, but we just kind of wasted
D.Va's
it.
behind on me.
Actually, this isn't
There's
too
Tracer
bad.
behind you guys. Look behind you guys. Tracer.
Somehow we're still alive.
I'm really good.
Oh,
We
whatever.
get a D.Va.
D.Va. See,
Yeah, let me hammer.
yeah.
Maybe.
That actually is a really good call. I would
Guys, I'm
say
switching off Bastion.
D.Va is
I
the
Can't use
the
my
Mercy.
ult when the range shield is in front of me.
She's got like you can
We-
always
we
use
should
it.
Do you want me to use my ult or
Go
should
up
I just
with
switch?
And using Reinhardt and
Go up
Orisa
for
together is like once the Bastion's been unseated, it's a bit difficult.
He jumped right
That
up
Reinhardt's
to the
crazy, so
right.
we should kill him. The Sombra pick here is not great.
We got 2 picks there.
Let's go.
But we'll see. The reason why I'm saying the Sombra pick's not great is because I kind of want damage here. Because they're just sort of like farming you, I guess.
Oh, god damn it.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And also, the Farah without the Mercy can be a little bit difficult, but it looks like your team are doing okay. Like this is, again, like goes back to the whole idea of, oh, there's a meta. What's the meta?
Back up for your
We
alone.
must roll meta comps. You don't have to roll meta comps, but sometimes there is a bit of validity in looking at team comps and thinking, like, I don't know why this Sombra is playing Sombra, because I don't think it adds that much at this point in the game. But maybe that person is just more comfortable playing Sombra than the Bastion they were on. So fair enough. I mean, the Bastion is pretty much done here anyway, because once you get unseated off the payload... Oh, that was a nice
Brian's
shield.
hurt.
That was a nice shield off Orisa. Once you get unseated off the payload, you have to get rid of the Bastion, really. Anyway, stop wasting sleep. This is
D.Va
like...
behind.
Oh my god, we're like, what, 18 minutes into this video?
D.Va
You waste your
and Tracer
bionades,
is
you
behind
waste
and
your
no one's
sleep
contesting
all the
them.
goddamn time. Can you
They've
stop
taken
doing this?
me and more out about 6 times already, and no one's contested them.
A fair
You
point.
mean
There
Killed
we
them?
Now we did it.
Also 2-on-1, and I pretty much took them both down.
Yeah, because it's
It's
Moira.
Moira for
Yep, D.Va out of back right here.
Like, Moira is the destroyer of these ranks. I'm not joking, right? Because the Tracers and the Genjis do not respect the Moira. So when they come to kill you, you just kill them. It's like, pretty funny. Okay, this is fine.
Push.
Yeah, we don't need to use ultimates here. We can just sort of take them
Soldier.
out. Yeah. Oh, we gotta... Actually, yeah, we might need to use ultimates now. Okay, let's discuss this. I said we didn't need to use ultimates because we were in the ascendancy. We were winning the fight. But then, what happened? Two critical things happened there. Pulse Bomb was used by their Tracer, but the most critical thing is they have just popped Valkyrie. This is where we need to use our ultimates. That's unlucky. We should have 100% nano boosted D.Va there in that fight.
That's fucking Mercy ult.
Okay.
It was D.Va, it was. But, like, that's one of those... Okay. That's both good and bad advice I just gave you there. Like, burning your nano boost into that could have, well, possibly resulted in the same result. Still a defeat there in
I
the
don't
fight.
think we need a Sombra anymore.
It's a hard one to balance
We
that
don't need
out,
damage at
but
this
I
point.
felt
Yeah,
like
low
we
damage.
could go
We
there,
should get him a
and
creep.
you never really know.
Yeah.
Like one
Oh,
thing I noticed
something
players
to
do a
get
lot is they
Tracer.
never use their
Use their
ultimates.
breathing station.
Please use your ultimate. Like, how long have you had this nano boost for now? We had this since the Bastion had his ult, which was ages ago. Like, we 100% need to use this.
You gotta go in alone, careful.
Like, D.Va, I'm nano boosting you. Let's go. Just do something.
D.Va,
Like, we've
tell
got to
me
get them in.
when you're
Yeah,
gonna
get the
bomb.
Mercy, guys. Let's go for the Mercy.
In the bomb room
sleep.
soon. Gotta get that shield down.
No, I can sleep him.
All right, so good call on the bomb.
Oh,
Oh,
No more mercy, no more mercy.
Their tanks
Sort of-
are down. Well,
exchanging D.Va bombs. So, yeah, good call on the bomb. Because I'm saying nano boost the D.Va. Yeah, but D.Va wanted to bomb first. D.Va should have just threw the bomb and then got the mech back, then you nanoed and then she goes. But that's a hard
try
thing
your
to do.
best, get a point.
Right, Moira's
That's
gone
nice.
nutty again because it's Moira.
it's
Okay.
just two of
Apparently
us,
killed
though.
both
It's
their
a race.
DPS.
Monkey's on his way back.
All right, so it looks like we're going to cap this point, which
Oh,
is good
okay.
news. Could be famous last words, but I think
Nope.
it's good news. Yeah, we don't need to use anything.
Down point, down point.
Friends one.
Hello? Why are we doing that?
D.Va.
If we lose this fight, I'd be
Tracer's
very
one.
surprised. All right, that's a major overinvestment there of nano boost
Good job.
because we're not going to have it now for the next point. We've got a minute and 20 seconds, and we need nano boost for that. I would not have nanoed there because we've won the fight. The whole team is on top of the payload, and we're
Too
killing them.
close.
Junkrat uses Riptire as well. Problem is,
My
right?
heart rate increased.
I
by
get
so
why you
much.
did it because it's overtime and it's like just use everything to cap the point. Try and think beyond that. Think what's going to happen
They're running
after we capture this.
quad
Because it's a good
DPS
chance
right
we
now.
capture it. Overwatch is a
Yeah.
game about chance, really. You need to look at the situations and think: if I do this now, will it result in a higher chance of us winning? Or if I don't do
Reaper,
this,
he's
can we
asleep.
get away with it? Like, there's a lot of that kind of stuff. Don't want to wait for it. I don't know why we did that. Oh, we're going to get burnt by that soldier hardcore. Yep, running away is the good idea here. Some good healing. What, that D.Va bomb?
Oh, damn
That D.Va bomb was over.
Just
Like, that
regroup,
was
guys.
poor. Like, somebody just said shit there.
These
I'd be
two
like,
Please
stupid
heal
kids.
me.
That
I-
D.Va
I-
should not have
More,
used the bomb there.
keep
Because there's
dying,
30
dude, I'm
seconds left.
sorry.
D.Va should have been bombing you now
No,
when you
were
get back.
dead already, but Mora was behind, in front of me, and it's like,
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, that's good.
Nano's at 70. I should have it for this fight.
There's solo healing here.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's getting tense. Moira's just killing everybody.
D.Va out of mech.
Watch for flankers, please.
Reaper coming down.
Oh, no.
I'm getting picked. Let's get in there.
We still look okay.
Nice.
Coming back with Nano. Moira's your only healer. You gotta heal Moira.
Dude, I'm the one getting all the kills.
You gotta heal. You're
So
a
this
healer.
is just use all your ultimates.
I'm
But
not there.
I'm
Use
You're
doing a
yours.
healing.
DPS job.
But
Tell everybody to use their
that's,
ults.
that's not
I'm
important.
doing like Tracy. Look
Don't
at
argue
that
at the end of the
Yeah.
game. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Heal me.
There's something more important
Mercy's
going on.
hurt. Mercy's hurt. Get
Nano,
her. She's one.
nano, just nano, nano, somebody,
work.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Not Moira.
Whatever, Moira. Do the DPS job.
My days, that was
Nice
heartbreaking.
win,
Well, not
guys.
heartbreaking, it was like...
That was...
Okay.
Okay. Right then, major problems with your positioning. You get drawn into the fight. Do not do that. Do not waste your bionade. Do not waste your sleep. Think, should I use my sleep now or should I use my bionade? Don't just throw them about. If people have got, like, Or maybe even you've sustained a little bit of damage. Oh no, I've taken 20 damage. I'm going to burn my Bionade, fixing myself. Well, hang on a minute. That might be a bit of that might be a bit over the top when you've got another healer who can heal you, right? But your positioning is the biggest problem here. You're just like in the fight, and I don't agree with that. Yeah, Anna's durable when she's got a Bionade and she throws it into the floor. But you're putting yourself in positions where you're just taking tons of damage, and there's no reason for that. Always use high ground when you can, and try and tell your team that you're going to nano them before you nano them. You did it a few times, but I want you to do it more and use the nano. Like, you just don't use nano enough. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Stylosa, and this is Unit Lost. This is OverAnalyzed. It's back, and it will be back every Sunday. If you would like to send a video in for consideration to appear on this series, then do follow the instructions that have been on the screen. I've been Stylosa, guys. This is Unit Lost. If you enjoyed the video, then like the video. You can subscribe to the channel. You can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming, and I will catch you on the next one. Toodaloo.